Hi, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hands down. Stand tall. I stand.
It's based on Conductive Education, which is a program started in Hungary in the 1940s by a Dr. Andrei Peto, who founded the Peto Clinic. And the premise is you can have a brain injury, and through repetition, through constant repetition of movement, whether it's raising your hand or rolling over or the movement of crawling, your brain will develop new pathways. And through those new pathways, it will enable the individual to gain the ability to do the functions that they're attempting to do.
Push, shift and step. Push, shift and step. Push, shift and step.
Standing tall, they're out of the wheelchairs for the entire day. It's extremely good for her health, extremely good for her orthopedically. You know, that she get a lot of standing time and a lot of walking time.
All of the children here in the group, none of them are speaking. However, we can tell they all have their own individual ways to communicate with us. Some of them use switches, some of them use signs.
She can verbalize or use augmentative devices to make her wants and needs known, and that just gives her tremendous motivation to feel like she can connect with us and she can in some ways control her environment, because cognitively she's very bright and very intact. She's just trapped in this little body that the muscles don't work.
The yes is on your left side. Yeah. And the no is on your right side. What is your name? We're going to use one hand and you're going to tell me your name.
It's Unica.
It's Unica, that's right.
One thing I just love about the school, you just walk in there and you feel good and you feel happy. And I think it's, you know, a lot of it comes from the conductors. They are so incredible. They're so hardworking. They're so knowledgeable. They're so positive.
Lie down the plinth and stand up, everyone.
The energy of other teachers in other schools just isn't what it is at Standing Tall. Standing Tall is a very special school.
They just do a great job of weaving the academics into the physical components and developing a child's love of learning, and she loves to go to school every single day. When the bus comes, she won't eat anymore. She just wants to go get in her chair and go to school. She loves her friends. She loves the social aspect. She loves the learning. She loves the music, and being around the other children is motivating.
The lights turned on, the spark went off, she became involved. All of a sudden, Standing Tall, she would get out of her stroller and she would be expected to do the same things that normal 5, 6, 7, and 8-year-old children are doing. And until you put a child in a situation where they're really challenged, that's really the acid test. That's really tells you what they can do.
Step. Step. Good girl, Clara, holding with 2 hands. Very clever. Step. Step.
It's just good, healthy, tough love. I mean, which is, and I don't view it as tough love, that's maybe overstating it. It's sort of like, you know, firm love.
Oh, good hugs, good girl. You ready to go?
Just over the last couple of months, Clara started walking on her own, which is something, you know, we had no idea if or when.
Watching their struggles is heartbreaking, but seeing their success is just so gratifying.
And the alternative, or the alternatives are, they're not a lot, they're not plentiful. You're, I guess, just put in a classroom and put in the back of the classroom with your your assistant.
When I went to visit another school, it was during gym class. Nobody was taken out of their wheelchairs and they were just kind of sitting there. They weren't even doing anything.
So out of necessity grows Standing Tall. And I think sharing the common belief that, okay, they can't fix it, but where does that leave us? It doesn't mean that we forget about our children.
Lift your name.
it's become apparent that standing tall cannot be viable based on tuition alone. You know, if we could get adequate funding today, I think the future is wide open. I would envision really incredibly great things for the program, but the need is now.